Marcus, you stayed up for me. You might have stayed up for others too, but I'm glad that you're here. Thank you. Hello, Sammy. Thanks for joining. Nice to see you this evening. It's true, Marcus. We did agree on 1 a.m. your time. I'm glad that you're here. Let me see if I can fix my overlay issue that I've been having. Let's see if I can figure this out. So it's there. I'm enjoying this kind of chill music. Alrighty. I don't see any reason it wouldn't work. Let's see. Well, Marcus, I will definitely get into that. You're gonna have to wait 2 minutes and 45 seconds to find out. Hello, Kristen! Thanks for hopping on. This might be a better time overall. This is already a great start for I don't know, the countdown. Hi, Mom and Dad. Might work out. Maybe you guys will just, yeah, set me up at the dinner table with you, you know, while you're eating, watch. I have to pull something up that I want to share with you guys. Let's do that real quick. That's a horrible way of typing that, but that's okay. Less than a minute and then we're kicking off this show for funsies. Kristen, you have an update? Put it in the chat. Can I share it with everybody? I have updates too, but man. Okay, yeah, oh my gosh. Your transfer was yesterday. I totally meant to message you. I'm a horrible support person. I'm so sorry. I was in my own little world yesterday. That's no excuse. Kristen, I would love to hear, how did your egg retrieval go? Did I say transfer? I meant egg retrieval. And yes, please tell me, how many did you get? How many are fertilized? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear. Okay, 10 seconds. Better get my stuff together here. Baby talk. All right, we're starting. Countdown. 3, 2, 1, action. Hello everybody, welcome to my brand new time slot for Baby Talk. My name is Lynn Clementi. I've been doing these shows since late January and it is time for a change. I've got a great update. I've got a lot of updates for you. I've got updates not just from me, but from other people that are telling me their updates, and we've been talking about them here, so I'm going to share them with you. So first things first, why am I on this new time slot? If you missed my show on Friday, the reason is because I got my full-time job back. Boss called last week, very unexpected, I was not expecting it to happen this fast. He's like, you know what, Lynn? We love you so much. You need to come back to the office ASAP. Let's go. Okay, maybe he didn't say that, but he did make it sound kind of urgent, like they need me back right away. So I was expecting to start today, but he texted yesterday and said, come in on Tuesday. Oh my God, it was like getting a free day. It was incredible. So I went ahead and used today to edit a new video. My video is actually not about our fertility journey, but about our home construction project that I've been kind of mentioning in these shows here. So after you watch our live, head over to my YouTube channel or my personal Facebook page. I just posted the link there too. And you can watch the 5-minute video about the week 1 of our big foundation repair project on our house. It is, honestly guys, it's an engineering marvel. They are keeping the house elevated as they knock out an entire foundation wall and replace it. It's really cool to see. Let me know your feedback on the video. I'm still pretty new at editing, but I think I'm getting the hang of it, and I still have 2 more videos of footage to go, so I can definitely incorporate your feedback into making those ones. Alrighty, so yep, Marcus, that's the update. So I don't know how my first day back at work was yet because it's tomorrow. Okay, so I see Kristen's update, which is awesome. I also got a chat from Brian. He did his IUI transfer about 7 weeks ago, I think. And he's been updating us about how it worked and it stuck and things were going good. They just had their 7-week update and the baby is normal size and everything's looking great. So congratulations, Brian, and to your wife. And it's so exciting and hopeful to be sharing these stories. Here's another one. Okay. Kristen, she's like, it's okay, because I just apologized because I completely forgot to message her on her egg retrieval day, which is yesterday. But they had 22 follicles, 21 mature, 15 fertilized. Day 3 transfer will be on Wednesday, and you're transferring too. Oh my God, Kristen, I'm over the moon for you. That is so exciting. That's so fantastic. Wow. Those are great numbers. You must have gotten it right. You and your doctors must have done a great job figuring it out. Congratulations. And now we are going to be so close. You're transferring on Wednesday. That's only a week after I transferred. 1 week and 1 day. So you're 8 days behind me. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just staying in this hopeful space. I'm enjoying it, guys. I am enjoying it. I'm just going to go over the top with hopefulness, okay? Can I share an update of my own? Okay. So first of all, I have been in a Facebook transfer group for people that are transferring between June 1st and June 15th. Kristen, I'm going to add you to that group, actually, if you're not already in it. I don't know if you are. It's women that are, like I did, transferred on June 1st. Some of them have been posting their pregnancy tests. And I got to tell you guys, I know I told you, I'm not going to test. I'm not going to test early because another one of my friends, she tested early and was texting me like crazy, like how she was freaking out about, oh my God, it was positive and now it's negative and now she doesn't know what it means. And you start to go crazy in your own head because you don't understand what the at-home tests are and you have to wait for that blood test to find out for sure. So I learned from that and I said, you know what? Nope, I'm going to wait. I'm going to stay in this nice little hopeful space, right? Stay there and enjoy the possibility of being pregnant, right? And then wait and just wait. It's not easy. It's not easy, especially when these other people are posting theirs and they're getting the VVVVVFL, very, 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 very faint line, right? And it's like people they're like, what do they say? Oh, I have line eyes. They're like looking at the test strip and it's like you really have to zoom in on the picture in order to see the line. But yeah, it's there and it's picking up the HCG in your urine and that means something's happening. But guys, I'm going to give you some reasons today. This is what I want to talk about on today's episode after going through all this. It's not a great idea. There are false negatives and there are false positives, and you have to be very careful on those, know yourself and what kind of emotions you can be stirring up, and what you have to prepare yourself for, right? you may think, oh, it would just give me peace of mind to take the test and know one way or the other. But it doesn't exactly give you peace of mind, because you also know that it could be wrong. If you test too early and it's negative, you're like, well, is it actually negative or is it just too early? Guys, don't do it. It's too stressful. It's too stressful. I promise it's too stressful. Okay, so, real quick, I'm going to go to Kristen's update here. I'm being cautiously optimistic. They keep monitoring the other 13 after the transfer, and they'll freeze any that make it to blast. That's an incredible number. And if they do make it to blast, then, and you have those backup options, it's such a relief. Like if your first transfer doesn't work, and I'm not explaining this to Kristen, I think Kristen knows this, but to everyone else out there, if your first transfer doesn't work and you've got those other ones on ice, you don't have to do another egg retrieval. You can do, take a month off and go into another transfer after that. I don't know the exact timing on how much time you need to take off, but you can do another transfer after that. So here's what's going on with me, right? I was tempted. I was like, I just really want to test, because it's technically day 7 for me after my transfer, right? I transferred last Tuesday, so today is day 7, which is the earliest day that they say, okay, you can test. And by they, I mean like other crazy people that just can't seem to wait until they get their beta blood test done. Sorry, Mom. Blast means that it made it into an embryo. Wow, now I'm forgetting the full name. Kristen, help me out. Oh my gosh, this is what happens. Sometimes I forget those words, but you know what? I think you guys like when this happens, because you just yell at me at the screen and you're like saying the word at me right now. Blastocyst. Thank you. There it is, Mom. Blastocyst. I think that's how you say it. That's how I say it, and I've said it so many times I believe that's how it's said, so there. Marcus, this is, pregnant and okay, I can't remember. I know that this is a psychology thing, right? Pregnant and not pregnant. I can't remember that whole thing. This is fun. I love when this happens. Okay, so my update is, this morning I woke up, started having one of those moments where I really want to test, and texted a friend. Actually, I texted my friend last night, and she texted me back this morning, right as I was like thinking about I was like putting the home pregnancy test in my Amazon cart and like about to hit buy so that they come tomorrow. And she's like, don't do it. I'm not going to do it. Well, she didn't tell me not to do it, but she's like, I'm going to wait for the surprise. I'm like, that's right. She's reminding me this is what I want to do too. And then shortly after that, another friend was messaging me, and she's just checking in to see how I'm doing, and she's reminding me, do not test. And I'm like, you caught me right at the right moment. So I got my support system working for me, guys. It's awesome. So I'm like, okay, we're not testing, we're not doing it. And they both asked me, like, are you starting to have any symptoms yet? Because you can start to have symptoms at this point. And I said no, and I was really nervous. I'm like, should I be having symptoms? Because I've read about them a million times, because your period symptoms and your pregnancy symptoms have a lot in common. And it was, I'm like, there's been a tiny little bit of cramping the past few days, but it goes away so quick. I'm like, no, I'm making it up type of thing. Oh, it's quantum physics, Marcus. Oh, I can't remember. I'll have to brush up on my pregnant cat thing. And hello, Paul. You're jumping into the party. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Yes, and Kristen's saying, yeah, I agree. I don't test. It causes unnecessary anxiety. And that's exactly what I'm saying. It causes unnecessary worry. Avoiding worry is key into keeping that stress down and making your body hopeful and positive for that little baby in there, right? And yes, okay, Mom, everybody's different. Everyone's different, and I'm not shaming anybody. All I want to do is put out a warning to anyone who hasn't really thought about how they might feel after they see that result, right? If it's negative. Because usually if you see it's positive, you're going to be like, oh my God, it's working. Let me tell you also why, I will also tell you why you should be careful about the positive tests, okay? I'll get there in a moment. So my story, guys, is this afternoon around lunchtime, I actually did start to feel kind of like my period symptoms coming on. I'm like, This is weird. Because you can't get your period when you're on the progesterone and oil shots. You can't. And I don't know, maybe my body's playing a little bit of trickery on me, but it feels very real. And I'm taking this as a great sign because I haven't had any symptoms before when I was going through IUI, or even with my, when we were trying to go natural. Unfortunately, those symptoms, every time I thought that they were like, oh, this, is it pregnancy or is it period? It was always period. So yeah. Oh, got you, Mom. Got you. Everybody is different about symptoms. That is also 100% true. 100%. Some people have zero symptoms at all. You are right, Mom. You are right. Okay. So the cool and exciting news is I'm having symptoms and I'm feeling wonderful in this hopeful space. And you know what, guys, if it turns out that these symptoms are made up by me, maybe it's just a sign of my desire, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So I think I'm still, well, I did this, remember, with my first IUI. I was so hopeful. I'm like, oh, it's gonna work, and then, man, that phone call was absolutely horrid. I've already created space for that. Thursday, I'm not going into the office. I'm going to stay home. I will work up until I get the call. And then depending on what the news is, I may take the rest of the afternoon off. And I've already made that clear with my boss that, I have that space to mourn, because it took me out the rest of the day when I found out, the last time I was super hopeful, and I wasn't pregnant, took me out the rest of the day. Oh yes, Marcus, absolutely. Make sure you don't have easy access to a test. This is a pro tip here, guys. It's honestly, if you don't have it, you can't do it. I know. And I was going through my test this morning, and all I have is ovulation tests. And I'm like, okay, well, that's it. I can't do anything about it. It's good, but I was trying to put it into the Amazon cart and saw how easy it is to get it by tomorrow. But I didn't do it. I did not do it. Is Bert taking Thursday off as well? That's a great question. I don't know if he's told his team if he might have to take the afternoon off or not. He's got his headphones on. He's making dinner right now. He's just on the other side of the door, but oh wait. No, he's commenting. He's listening. Bert, do you have space on Thursday to take time off if you need to? Marcus, or Bert says he's going to search my bathroom for the test. Oh, and that was Kim. Did I say Kristen? Oh my gosh. Kim, thanks for asking that. And hello, Kim. Thanks for popping in. This is so exciting. You're on summer hours now, aren't you? And the new time slot probably works better too. Marcus, this is the understatement of the whole journey. Yeah, it is so hard. And the closer you get, the longer the days become, honestly. It is very tough. Yeah, here we go. So Bert says, not at the moment, but I can take time as needed. Okay, that's good. Bert, don't burn that kale salad. Oh my God. I think he actually does have kale in the lineup for the week for dinner. I don't know how it's going to be prepared, but hope I'm not hungry. Okay, so I wanted to. It's true. She won't eat the kale I make. Very stubborn. I do sometimes. But when you offer to make it, for lunch for me, and I have other options, I'm gonna go with the other options every time. I can't get excited about kale. I can get excited about any other food, not kale. I am being stubborn about it. Okay. So let's talk a couple of minutes. I'm gonna drop some knowledge, if you don't mind. In the meantime, can you guys let me know, how'd your weekend go? Let me know what you did, if you made it through the heat, if you were here in the Midwest and it was super duper hot, how you stayed cool. Mom and Dad, I have a little bit. Ooh, sorry about that. I have had some visitors in my yard, and I'm sorry to report I have not taken video of them yet, but I should be. So my parents constantly send me updates about these two ducks that keep landing in their yard. They just send me a picture of 2 ducks in the yard. It's like they could literally be sending me the same picture every time, because it's just the 2 ducks. But it's so adorable. My parents are so obsessed with these cute little ducks. And I have a baby bunny and 2 baby squirrels that have been feeding on the apples that are dropping off of our apple tree. Our apple tree is very healthy this year. I'm super excited. And it's just shedding some of the smaller apples so that it can put more energy into the other apples. But yeah, the bunnies and the little squirrels are so freaking cute and so like not afraid of each other. They just hang out with and feed of each other. And my cats are very interested in them. And because the squirrel and bunny get along, they think that cats might get along. And so they don't run when they see the cats. Even when they see the cats in pounce position, wiggling their butts and like getting the crazy look in their eyes, no, they don't go anywhere. So I have to like carefully get in between and like shoo them away. Bert has to chase the squirrels up the tree. I had to run the bunny out of the yard so that the cats didn't get them. It's kind of scary. Like, I don't know. This is why I can't get the video of them, because I have to, protect them from the cats. Anyway. Oh, Paul, give me a break here. It's not so bad. It's not so bad living with me. Yes, good. So these little guys are eating my apples, which is great because I don't really like picking them up. And our garden right now, the only thing that's going into our garden is the robins. They're eating all of our worms out of our garden. I need those worms. Those worms are helping with my great garden soil. So I try to shoo those robins off. All right, Kim played soccer and is still very sore. Dinosaur? I don't know. Lynn, what are you saying? So, Honey Badger update. Honey Badgers is the team that I've been managing for forever. I can't even tell you how long it's been. At least 10, 15 years, maybe longer. How old am I? Probably, let's call it 15 years. Kim's been on my team the whole time. I think most of the time. Kelly's on the team. The Honey Badger, Lauren's on the team. I think we've talked about this as every time I bring a guest on, I'm like, they're also a Honey Badger. It's the first time we got to play yesterday, for the first time since 2019. And man, it felt really great to see everybody. It was incredible. And guess what, guys? I didn't play because just in case, I don't want to be jostling things around down there. But I had a fantastic time just coaching the team and encouraging them and catching up. And I took some video because that's what I'm into. And it was amazing. It was just so amazing. I don't know what you mean by this. Our ducks are like frozen peas. Is this the start to a joke? Because why is a duck like a frozen pea? Please tell me. Please tell me, why is a duck like a frozen pea? Is this something I should... Are you trolling me right now? What does this mean? Oh my god. Oh, you know what? If me keeping my cats away from bunnies is like the most stressful thing I've got to deal with, I think I'm doing okay. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I just have to walk slowly, get in between them and be like, go bunny, go, and hope that it runs faster than my cat, which so far it has. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh my god. This 6 p.m. time slot's gonna be rough, isn't it, guys? Okay, apparently part of my brain starts to shut down at this time. Let's try this again. Our ducks like frozen peas. They're not like frozen peas. But can we come up with a punchline for why a duck is like a frozen pea? Oh my god. Okay, so you've been chucking frozen peas at your ducks. All right, this is a new image. Is this by the handful or one at a time? Thank you. That was a great laugh. That's awesome. Okay. Paul, apparently just throw frozen peas in the yard and you'll get ducks. You got this. Do you not have ducks where you are? In California, Paul? And thank you. I'm glad that you like our team name. The Honey Badgers, yeah, we get that a lot. I made our logo too. It's super sweet. We've got sweet jerseys. Yeah, I love our team so much. I don't know what that is in response to. Paul, you have no idea. Oh, that's probably in response to, let's see here, the, it's hard to live with me type of thing. There. Oh, here we go. Hi, Kelly. Thanks for joining. This is so exciting. I've got all my friends here, family. Oh, I see. That's less exciting. You're just placing the peas under the feeder. It's true. Paul, why are ducks like frozen peas? Can you help us out here? Work on that, please. Okay. Oh, and then thrown by the handful. All right. It's a two-step process. Place it under the bird feeder and then scoop it up and throw it. Do I got it? Nailed it? Oh my God. This is fantastic. Okay. So, let me drop that knowledge on you guys. So what I wanted to talk about was why you shouldn't test early. First, let's talk about false negatives. So false negatives mean you actually are pregnant, but it's not showing up on your home pregnancy test, your pee stick. This can happen because your HCG levels after IVF might be too low to be picked up on a urine test, and they can be detected in the blood test. So sometimes people won't even get a positive until the night before their test, the morning of their test, or not even till after their test. They literally could have a complete negative going into that test and then come out with a positive from the blood test. My my ultrasound technician actually told me a story about a woman who got a negative at home and stopped doing her shots. Went in for her blood test, found out she was pregnant, and it had been too late. They couldn't reverse, the effect of her stopping the shots. So that's a huge lesson, is even if you get a negative and think it's negative, don't ever stop your shots until the doctors tell you to, okay? Second reason is the false, the false positive. Let's talk about the false positive. Now you're like, what could that possibly mean, Lynn? Okay, so sometimes this means after your IUI, remember when we talked about this and I was testing the HCG out of my system, so I actually purposely peed on the stick right after my my IUI procedure and waited until the line was gone on my pregnancy test. So that way, if I kept peeing on the stick after that, if I saw the line come up, I knew that it was then the pregnancy and not the HCG trigger. So in some situations for IVF, most likely in the frozen transfer, that HCG trigger shot could still be in your system if you're testing super early. So just a few days after your transfer, if you just cannot wait, just be really careful if you see a faint positive line that could still be from your trigger shot. The other reason you could see a positive, but it's not actually a positive, are the situations like a chemical pregnancy, which I don't know a lot about these, but I know that it's bad. So it shows up as a positive, but it's actually not a viable pregnancy. So those are those really scary situations where you see that line and then you go in for your test and you're pretty sure that it's all going to work out, and they call you and they're like, okay, the numbers tell a different story. So these are the reasons I just want to put out there, is like there's false negatives, false positives to be very aware of. And when you do pee on the stick and get some sort of a result, it doesn't necessarily offer that relief that you're looking for. I just strongly encourage people to stay in that hopeful space. I'm not shaming anybody, but this is my word of experience, from all the stories that I've heard, because I've been so open about my journey. People have told me these things, and I am here to share them back with you. Ow, okay. All right, let's see what we've got here. All right, we're back to ducks and peas. We have ducks in California, but I can't kidnap a duck. They have to choose me. Paul, it's very noble of you to appreciate the relationship between ducks and humans and know that they need to choose you. I mean, it's not something that everybody understands, but I do understand now your jealousy that the ducks chose my parents. Perhaps try peas. Give peas a chance. Did that work? Yep, here we go. Cookies, donuts, and now frozen peas. Oh yeah, with a duck you'd also have to be on cat watch. So the interesting thing is, like, ducks are fairly large. And I don't know, I know my cats will go after robins, and they have caught robins that are not full grown yet. They've never caught a full grown one yet. We have the chickens that are next door, just on the other side of our fence. And after the cats kind of like watched them and got to know kind of what they were, I mean, not that they know what a chicken is, but they're like, those are too big for us to get. So my point is, I think that cats would not attack a duck. I think they would just sit back and watch. That's my theory. But Paul, if you do get ducks, let us know. And Paul, do you let your ducks outside? I'm curious. You're welcome. You're welcome. Give peas a chance. I'm glad you like that one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, Paul, the ducks must choose you. Yes, Kim, I am still doing shots. And not the fun kind. In fact, not even the fun IVF kind. Not that there's fun IVF kind, but in comparison there are. I would much rather be doing the ones in my belly again than the horrible ones that I have to subject myself to at 9:30 every night. That is when I lay on my tummy on my bed, pull my shorts down just a little bit so that Bert can inject progesterone and oil into my butt. And that'll keep on going for I don't know how long. But we have a ritual, and you can watch, I think a few episodes ago, I talked about all my hot tips to make it hurt less. And here's a follow-up hot tip. If you ever have to do progesterone and oil in your butt, I find that it hurts less closer to the crack than the outside. Okay. You can't force a duck relationship. So true. You guys are adorable in the chat right now. All right. Yes. In times of COVID, we unfortunately know everything about false positives and negatives. Yes. Yeah. With pregnancy, it's a little bit different. But yeah, it's crazy how, false positive and false. Yeah. It's anyway. Yeah, congratulations for Kristen. Thank you. Awesome. Oh, swans can be really mean. So can geese. My neighbor with the chickens told me that she was supposed to watch her nephew's duck for a week. And this is a true story. I can't even say it with a straight face, but it's a true story. So I guess her nephew has a duck, and they're going on vacation, so they asked her to watch the duck. I guess this duck lives in the house. Just one duck, and it's a pet. I've never seen a pet duck before. I don't know what color it is or anything about that. I don't think it's anything like your duck's, Mom. And I don't know if this duck chose its family or... I don't know the history there, okay? I'll try and find out. But anyway, so my neighbor was like, so I told my nephew I'd watch, but what I found out is that chickens and ducks actually don't get along, and this duck is supposed to be inside, and I really don't want this duck in my house. And I had told her how much I admire her chickens, and, if she ever needs help with them at all, just let me know. She's like, well, I don't need help with the chickens, but would you help me with this duck? And I'm like, let me get back to you on that. So I have not answered her on that. I can't really think of a solution about the duck situation, especially because our yard right now doesn't have a fence on the one side, so we don't even have a place to contain it. And I don't know if that duck lives, if I put it outside. I don't know. I think she was just going to put it in the chicken coop originally, and now she can't. Anyway, Paul does not let his cats outside. We have a lot of backyard birds and squirrels, and I don't want them slaughtering the backyard world. Paul has 4 cats. I have 2 cats. My cats have, since we moved into this house in 2019, have brought us at least a handful of presents from the outside world. Some of them alive, some of them not. Some of them made it, some of them didn't. It's been traumatic. But young robins are very stupid birds, so it's kind of also survival of the fittest. And we've always tried our best to save them, and there have been very fast movements where, they catch them, and then I grab onto my cat and yank, and then it lets the bird go, and then the bird just goes, right on the other side of the fence, just outside of reach of the cats, and waits to come back when I'm gone. Like, what are you doing, bird? Anyway. But yeah, so you do, it's a very valid concern, which is why I don't want my cats to catch the baby bunny and the baby squirrels in my yard. I don't know, Mom. Do you want to duck sit? Because honestly, maybe you guys could be the duck sitters. I'll tell Priscilla that you'll duck sit. And you can come on to the city, come and pick up the duck, bring it home to the suburbs, and then in a week bring it back to the city. And this will work out for everybody. It'll be great. And you can come see our cats in person and see the baby bunny. Perfect. Mom, congratulations, you're going to be duck sitting. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Who had a duck? Was that in Friends? I'm pretty sure it was Friends, right? They had a duck. Yeah. I'll get more information on this duck, guys. Yeah. Kelly's offering up her baby jail circle fence. That could be helpful. Though, I don't know if domesticated ducks have their wings clipped and can't fly. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, Kelly. Yeah. Does this pet duck fly? So many questions. I gotta write all these down. Or baby chickens. Yeah. They borrowed it for that. Yeah. Because chickens don't fly. They can jump pretty high, though. I watched my chickens next door. I gave them blueberries last week. And now every time I come over, they're like, hey, buck, buck, blueberries, buck. And I can't give it to them every time because, blueberries aren't cheap. And I love blueberries, so I don't want to give them all to the chickens. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Kristen, yes, Joey and Chandler had the pet duck. Okay. There you go, Mom. Look, Mom. Maybe you don't know, though. You haven't asked them? You think your ducks wouldn't appreciate the new duck coming in, but maybe they would. Maybe they'd be like, "Oh, she's really the duck queen. We really picked the right person to be ducks for." Oh my God, Marcus, when I read this first, I thought you said you could make a documentary. You could make a documentary. Can we do this, guys? Just for the name? A documentary. How I survived a week caring for a duck. Okay. Well, did they talk back, Mom? She talked to them all the time. Right. Now everyone's going to see where I get my crazy from. Yes, exactly. A documentary. Marcus, this could be your breakthrough thing. Marcus, do you have ducks? Have any ducks chosen you? Duck queen. Yeah. Duck queen, quack, 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 quack. That's your theme song. There you go. What? Oh, did the duck get stuck in the foosball table? Is that in Friends? I don't remember. Okay, guys, there have been so many references to Friends lately. Is there a reason for that? Was there like some sort of like revamp or something? Or is it just kind of like cycling back to the top? Because I feel like people are like, oh, Friends is so great. And people are binge watching it. I don't understand. Why is this all of a sudden like back on top again? Just flies. Well, maybe get some frozen peas. There you go. Crazy from the best, yeah. That's definitely where I got it, from the best. Oh, Kristen doesn't remember that episode. All right, we're not ready for Friends trivia yet. We'll work on it. Oh, they had a Friends reunion on HBO. That is why. All the Friends stuff. Okay, I thought I heard something about it. Oh, look at you guys. You all said this. Yeah. Oh, here. Hold on. I got you. Whoop. Where's my... There you go. We're back to our ding-dings again. All right. Mom even knew that. Jeez. I am really living under a rock over here. Mom said it's good. Marcus is saying, but it's nothing special. Yeah, Bert, add that to your trivia questions. Exactly. The duck trivia question for Friends. All right. So, guys, I am on day 7 of the 10-day wait. I'm awake. Thursday, we get our test results. This is our new time slot. So if you missed that episode on Friday, this is it. 6 p.m. on Mondays. I'm only going to be going live once per week. And you know what, I reserve the right to change that. You know, if I'm like really missing you guys and just want to connect more often, I will. However, I promise you this Thursday, I will be going live to share the update on our pregnancy test. Because you guys, I feel like some of you are as invested in this journey as I am. Well, maybe not as invested. You're not doing butt shots like I am. Well, Kristen might be, but that's her journey. And Kristen liked the reunion one too. It looks like the jury's out on this one. It seems like maybe more people like it than not, but well, I'll give it a watch and then report back my thoughts on it as well. So I will be sharing the news on Thursday with you guys after I get the call, so I can't set an exact time. What I will try to do, I'll give you kind of a time frame. So usually they call between noon and 4 o'clock. That's like their window. I think usually the calls come closer to 1 or 2. So I should be going live around 2 or 3 if I had to guess. That's Central Time. But what I'll do is I'll go live with a countdown so that you guys can kind of collect, and then I only have to say the results once. I don't know if I'm going to do something like special with like, you know, you can't see me until we go live so that you can't like tell before I go. But I do want to make a reveal out of it and, you know, dive into the emotions, whether it's good or bad. Because that's, hey guys, this is, you know, emotions and live streaming are a winning combination. Oh my gosh, Kristen, you don't have to do the butt shots. Lucky. I bet you have to do the suppositories though, right? Maybe not. Everyone's different. Yes, my blood test is at 7 a.m. on Thursday, but they don't give you the results right there on site. Kelly, I know you missed the beginning, so I actually got a surprise text from my boss yesterday, and he said come in on Tuesday. So I spent all of today actually putting together an edited video about my home construction project. It was the whole first week of the project, edited into one nice little 5-minute video with some songs that I picked that I think could go well. So it's a quick watch, kind of interesting, and then I'm going to edit videos too, week 2 and week 3. I don't know, when I have time. Whenever that may be. So, first day of work will be actually tomorrow. So it was kind of nice to have a surprise day off. Alright guys, alright. Oh yeah, there it is. So, progesterone in the butt or progesterone suppositories up the vagina. Some people absolutely hate them. I had to do them after IUI. And IUI was, I don't know, only once a night. I only had to do them before bed, so I don't know. Clean finger, put it in, and go to sleep. I don't know. It's, you know, it sucks if you have to do them 3 times a day, though, because you're not laying, do you have to lay down every time, Kristen, for 15 minutes? Oh, man. Oh, Marcus, I think I will cry either way as well on Thursday. Bring a box of tissues. Maybe that's what I should call the episode, because there is either going to be happy or sad tears, that's for sure. Oh, you guys are the best. Okay, so any last thoughts? I think I'm going to sign off here shortly, go have dinner with Bert, and enjoy the rest of my evening and get ready for my first day at work tomorrow. Okay. What did I miss? Oh no, what have I done? Here it is. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. With the progesterone suppositories, it's the discharge. Because it's a capsule that has kind of like a off-white goo in them, and then, you know, the casing breaks down, and then it's in you, and then, yeah, it's kind of just makes a little bit of a mess, yeah. You stick them in and go. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll call it the Waterworks episode, exactly. Yeah, you guys know what's coming. All right, I'm going to go have dinner. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. This was really interesting, streaming at 6 p.m. It was a lot of fun. And I love you all so much. Thanks for watching. If you caught the replay, I'd love to know. Leave me a comment. Let me know that you watched. And if you have 5 minutes now, head to my YouTube channel. Check out the new video that I posted. And if you like it, give it a like. All right, guys, I'm going to roll the credits. I will see you later. Mwah. Baby dust to you all. Oh, look at this. I made it a new color and it worked. Yay. Thank you very much, Marcus, for buying me a coffee. I appreciate you so much. All right, guys, see you later. I will see you on Thursday. Have a great rest of your evening. Bye. Ooh. Here we go. Oh, this one. There we go. Thank you, Kristen. Thanks, Kimmy. Thank you, Mom.